Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? Am I here? Am I here? Am I here? Can y'all see me? Okay. What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Da, 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 da. All right, so we're still going to continue to go this and do this backwards. All right, I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to show you how to build the frame. Because once you start out backwards, you might as well continue backwards, right? That's my theory anyway. Hello, all my YouTube and Facebook friends. Make sure I'm streaming everywhere. All right. Sorry, I had to get a sip of coffee, y'all. Today is my first day of Christmas installs, incidentally, y'all. My back is killing me. Killing me. Okay, so I tore this apart, but don't worry. I'm going to show y'all the same thing up top that I did on the bottom. Okay. And I tore it apart for a good cause. Alright, so, have y'all ever seen those extremely cheap garlands? They're cheap. 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 Where is everybody tonight? They're like $2 at Walmart. And if you wait till they're on sale, you get them really cheap. 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 And they're thin. I'm going to show you what a cheap, thin garland can be used for. They're cheap. Okay? Because it's cheaper than using picks, right? To get the greenery effect. I was like, well, I've got a crap ton of these. So that's what we're going to use. That's why I deconstructed that. I had to take everything out to get the garland in. For the greenery. Because I was like, duh. It was a duh moment. Alright, so we're just going to tie this in. Let go. With our pipe cleaners. See the pipe cleaners? See the advantage to pipe cleaners? Alright, I'm not knocking all the zip ties. I'm just picking. I'm picking. Mostly on Laurie. Because she doesn't like my pipe cleaners. Loves me, but doesn't like my pipe cleaners. So I'll take it, right? It is thin. It is short. But for this, it has a huge purpose, right? Because this is going to save us a ton of money in buying picks and greenery to go in this. Everybody likes to save money. Right? I do anyway. I know she's been using pipe cleaners and she's been using tinsel ties. And then I hear her all the time. She'll get her zip ties back out. I'm so glad I'm using my zip ties again. Because using the pipe cleaners is just such a struggle. My name is Jackie Blewett, and I am proud to use my pipe cleaners and tinsel ties. Alright, so what we're going to do, for all intent purposes, we don't want to bend this around. Let go. Oh, well, you could have stayed. Never mind. Alright, for all intent purposes, first I'm going to find my wire cutters that traveled out of my house with me today. Because like I said, I was doing Christmas installs, and I don't go anywhere without my tools. So if you do Christmas installs, take your tools with you. Don't assume that your customers have it. Okay? Make sure, because this is a sharp wire, that you turn it in. Where is everybody? Is there something wrong with my Facebook? Is there something wrong with me? Am I the drama? What is going on? Where is everybody? It's cold outside. Nobody has an excuse. Nobody has an excuse for not being here to visit with me. Nobody. It's not warm outside. It is cold. Alright, so now we're going to tie this in and go back the other way. Oh, Miss Pamela! I hope they're giving you the good stuff. One of my back surgeries, the stuff they gave me was so good, it was the best sleep I had gotten in years. Years! I wasn't on the calendar? Okay. Look. At my age, not that I have a menstrual cycle anymore, okay? But at my age and y'all's age, do we really put our menstrual cycles on the calendar anymore? I'm as regular as clockwork. I'm here Monday and Wednesday. Same time, same channel. Come on, y'all. Do we really need to put me on the calendar? TMI, Jack. I just had to use it as an example. It's not like Brian was here to... I don't know how men live, like... Men get their reminders mostly from other people, right? So I don't know, like, yeah. See, Tina gets it. Tina's with me. Sense of humor, folks. Sense of humor goes a long way. Here I thought I was doing good. Remember to change the title and everything. See how that adds the greenery, my friends? Cheap. Cheap, 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 cheap. And it was cheap. I'm pretty sure it's cold in a lot of places. Okay. But I have, you know, my one little dog, y'all, Chica. Chica, she's potty pad trained, y'all. But she'll go outside. And I call it going outside for inspiration, because as soon as she goes outside, y'all, she comes running back into the house straight to her potty pad. And me and my husband just are sitting there looking at her going, you could have went outside. You could have went outside. No, not her. She comes running back inside. She's a little prissy thing, because, you know, going outside in public is uncivilized for that dog. But the other day, she got her nose out the door and said, nope, hibernation time. We've only been able to get her to go outside, and she'll tinkle. And she's only tinkled a couple times outside, y'all. That's how that dog rolls. By the way, just for the record, as a reminder, I did use zip ties. Okay. Anybody know what I did with my ribbon from the other night? Anybody? Anybody? I have stacks of ribbon around here right now, y'all. It's a crazy time of year. I mean stacks. Well, it's supposed to be pretty warm the rest of the week here, so that makes me happy. I need scissors. And look, I need a zip tie. Okay, so what you want to do, measure, because you want to bump this up. All right. And then when you're making a bow for this, you want to make sure that your bow is going to set above. So measure your first loop. Make sure it's standing above. And then rock on. Where is everybody? Hello. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Michelle. Hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so because this ribbon is expensive, whoop, we're not going to use tails for it. I mean, we're going to make some tails, but they're not going to be as long. And I'm going to hope my hand will hold up just 2 more seconds. While I finish this bow. I probably should have got a bow maker out, but since I made the other bow by hand, I shouldn't have done this today because, like, my hands are, like, basically done for the day, along with the rest of my body. Oh. Alright. Now I need a pipe cleaner. No, I don't. Duh. Let go. Alright, so we're going to put this at the top corner because we're going down with our stuff. So remember, so we're just going to use our evergreen to tie this into the top corner. All right. Who started decorating for Christmas already today? Raise your hand if you're a guilty party. Some people started today. Some people will start like the day after Thanksgiving. No way after Thanksgiving. Well, you know, different strokes for different folks. All right. So we're going to pull both of these ribbons together. Some people can't wait. Some people can wait. I say everybody do their boo thing. Do your thing. Do what you want to do. Dang it. Facebook's going to like slam me one day. And y'all are going to be sitting there one day going, Jackie, really stop singing. Stop singing. You're an amazing designer and crafter, Jackie, but them singing skills, no ma'am. My daughter must be tone deaf. She thinks I can sing, y'all. No lie. Alright, so at the top, we're going to do some ribbon tails. And I'm going to go 26 inches. Whoop. because we just don't have enough tail. You can, Dee. You can. I'll teach you how to hold the ribbon, and I'll teach you how to tame it and make it do whatever you want it to do. It's all in how you touch it. I could make things quicker, y'all, if I didn't clean up as I go, but I have to. I have to. Getting your ribbon to lay right, y'all, and stuff like it's all about the pinch. It's all about the pinch. Alright, so we're going to dig in under the bow. Pretty far to lay these tails down. There we go. I'm probably going to cut these off just a little bit, but that's okay. Alright. Now we're going to come over here and basically do the same thing down this way that we did at the top. Alright, next up, oh, group some ornaments together. And then right here where where you tied your ribbon down, that's where we're going to put our first group of ornament. Come here, 30. Come on down. I was just using my thing to get the pipe cleaner through the rectangle board. And then another grouping of ornaments. Oh. And I'm missing red ornaments. But that's okay. It doesn't have to be total matchy-matchy, my friends, from top to bottom. Because the Cardinal's on the bottom, so... Probably not a good idea to cover up my tools that I need. What do y'all think? last little finishing touches. Some picks from Hobby Lobby. Anybody know where my cutters went to? Oh. All right. We're going to start at the top in the center, up here with the picks. Up at the top here. We're going to go there with our first pick. And then we're going to angle it down this way. Give it kind of a nice spacing and shape. And then I'm going to cut some of these tails before it drives me crazy. There, that's better. Long tails have a place, it's just not in this particular wreath situation, y'all. Alright, so then we're going to take another pick, go straight to the middle. And we're going to go right here. Let me turn this right side up for y'all. Angle them down as you go in, y'all. And this one you go and you angle it that way. Got it? Got it? Good, 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 good. All right. Then we got these little bitty green picks just to add a little bit of shine. Just to add a little bit of more bling bling to it. And we're going to kind of try to put them up over the white a little bit like that, so they'll kind of show up better off of the greenery. Like so. And then I have to turn this upside down because I can't reach. Then I'm gonna put another one. I'll put another one right there. All right, flip it around one last time because I can't reach that far. I'm gonna put one down here at the end. And then the finishing touch to make the bows match. My ornament ran off, y'all. Tell it to come back. My ornament literally ran off, y'all. I mean, it's not light. Well, I'll have to turn it sideways so y'all can see the whole thing. Ta-da! Ah, that's the easy part. How do you hang it? You grab a massive zip tie and right around center brace, just go up with it. And zip it. And that'll be your hanger. Ta-da! Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Alright, so let me get this out of the way so I can teach you how to build the frame. Get your pen and paper out, my friends, to catch these measurements. Are you ready? Let me put some of these tools up that I don't need. Everybody got their pen and paper out? Let me get the unnecessary stuff out of the way. By the way, the other reason I get the unnecessary stuff out of the way is so I don't rake it into the floor, because the floor gets farther and farther away these days. I mean, a lot further away. Alright, so your first measurement is 24 inches. You will need 2 boards cut 24 inches. The next set is 16 inches. You will need 3 boards cut 16 inches. Now, the next measurement you will need 2 boards cut 10 inches and 15/16. 10 inches, 15/16, 2 of those. These are what's called a furring strip, F-U-R-R-I-N-G, furring strip. They come in 8-foot pieces. You go to Lowe's, they will cut them before you leave. You need a staple gun. Now, there's a certain staple that I prefer to do stuff like this. Let me show you. It has teeth in it, y'all. I got 9/16 staples, y'all. You can get a 1/2 inch, but I wanted them to be as deep as possible. They're called Arrow, and they have teeth on them so that they really grip. 1.5 inches. Yeah, 1.5 inches. That's how wide it is. Alright, and you're going to need some wood glue. I have it here somewhere. Where'd it go? I use Gorilla wood glue. Okay? And then the last thing, I love Gorilla wood glue. And then the last thing that you're going to need, I forgot. You're going to need a baby wipe or a wet washcloth, something damp for the glue. Yep, Arrow T50 staples in a 9/16. I have my longer staples I keep in this staple gun. My shorter ones, my 1/4 inch, I keep in that one. It's just easier, y'all. Alright. So some of these burring strips have rounded edges, some of them don't. That's what I was just checking for. So the first thing that we want to do, double check our measurements, kind of dry fit. I do a dry fit. Why is that wrong, Greg? I measured it. I don't know either. Am I building this? Hold on. No, I'm building it the same way I built that one. These are too long. Way too long.
Did I grab the wrong one?
Yeah, very well could have.
One of them.
It's, well, the thing is, they're both too long. Yeah, both of them are like weird. Look. We'll get a new measurement here in a minute. Hold that measurement on those two pieces, y'all. Alright, so on your 24-inch pieces, you want to find center. Center is 12 inches. So you want to find that. Woo! And we're going to put our middle piece in first. So you want to center that, and then you want to put your glue first, y'all. I'm not going to put the glue, but you want to put the glue first. Your glue is going to hold this together. Alright. So you want to center that. Take your staple gun. Every now and then the staple doesn't sink all the way, y'all. Have a hammer handy. I have tools, y'all. I have a lot of tools around my work area. I'm here to tell you I do. And it moved. Why did it move? It moved, y'all. Shouldn't have done that. I'll set my shorter staple first. By the way, make sure you set all your staples on one side, the back side. I am centering it on the 12-inch mark. That's correct. Now, don't worry if you end up with gaps, y'all. And you're like, oh, they have this stuff called wood filler. Grab some before you leave Lowe's. You just dab it in there, fill in your gaps, and then it sands right out. Let's find out what happened here, folks. Nine and 7/8. 9 and 7/8.
Where did you tell me that?
I don't know.
9 and 7/8. Where's 7/8?
You know what? I bet these pieces were 26 inches.
That's a good possibility.
9 and 7/8.
Where's 7/8 on here? I don't know which one I'm looking at. You know, I'm not mechanically inclined at all. Okay, the one I had didn't have that. Let me borrow it.
My husband's gonna run and cut those really quick, y'all. Okay, y'all. So back up, retract. 24 inches, 2 of them. 3 of these at 16. And these are 2 at 9 and 7/8. Now, while your glue is setting, we'll go ahead and skip over. Flip over while your glue is setting. All right, because you're going to want to pull these out. So you're just going to put one staple in on each joint. Or I like to use screws to really hold it, so you can drill a hole, use a screw. And I have these special screws that I like. They're pull tight screws, so they really cinch it up. I'll show you those. They come with their own little special drill bit and everything. They're called deck screws, y'all. Deck screws. And they literally pull everything nice and tight. That's my favorite screw. And then I get like it's a, you know, good product. I have all kinds of tools, y'all. All right. But if you just want to glue yours, that's fine, y'all. So just come around to this side. And then you're going to take these staples out. Or you can cover these with the wood filler and sand it over. So if you want to cover these with the wood filler, you're going to want to hammer these in quite a bit. Deck screws are 2.5 inches. If you can get them shorter, that would be ideal. But this is 1.5 inches wide. So that's 1.5 inches. So I want another inch to go in here to really, so I use 2.5 inches. All right, everybody with me so far? Like I said, if you're going to come back and wood fill, pop your with a hammer, and then just go over them with the wood filler. Or paint them. I always like to go back and make sure that my staples are good and set, because sometimes they're not. I live in a world of better safe than sorry, my friends. Anybody else live in that world with me? It's a nice little world to live in. You glue it first, Judy. Put glue on each one of your ends before you staple it. You do it before you staple it. And be careful, you don't want to get too close to the outside edge with your staples, because otherwise you'll split your wood. No, D. No, not 10, 15, 16th. 9 7/8. If I can read a tape measure. Let's hope I read it correctly this time, because I don't have my glasses on. I don't need my husband mad at me, y'all. That's not my jam. Y'all know what I mean? Exactly, Judy. Do as I say, not as I do. I say that a lot about me. I say that a lot about me. Like, I can tell you how to do a lot of things. That doesn't mean I do them. Yes, definitely with me, do as I say, not as I do. If he doesn't come back soon, y'all, I'm going to have to go check and make sure he didn't cut digits off. Do. I'm listening, y'all. I heard the table saw. Y'all, if this isn't measured correctly, it's 100% my fault because I don't have my glasses on. Honestly, I don't know. It's a softer wood, so I'd say pine. It's not that heavy. All right, that was cut number 2, y'all. I just heard it again. So he should be back up here. While we're waiting on him, what should I make next week? Anybody got any suggestions? You go ahead and you, hold on, I'll show you with these boards, y'all. You go ahead and you put the glue on, and then go ahead and attach the boards. Judy, this is not complicated. Y'all want to see one of my over-the-top wreaths? Somebody else is going to do a sleigh on the cane board. So I don't want to step on their toes. I did big bows for Tree Topper D. I did a whole thing on bow makers, and I showed especially how to make a big bow for tree. Okay, y'all, I'm a little bit worried. Let me go. Oh, I hear him. Well, I heard you make the cuts. So I heard 1, 2, and then I was like, oh. Alright, y'all. So you put the glue on your joint. First.
There's your tape.
Of course, this glue is not open.
Can we get it real quick?
No. I don't even think I want to mess with opening it. Alright, it's not open. Okay, so put the glue on joint first. That's the whole purpose for the baby wipes and stuff. Y'all, be generous with it. We got to find center. He brought my tape measure back. My husband just got new glasses, y'all.
I can see now.
So we got to find center. And mark it. I'm good.
Okay.
This is where those Loctite screws come in handy, y'all. Because this would literally pull this tight and together. Whoopsie. I did that on the wrong side and y'all let me. I should have done 2 on this side. I forgot to flip it back over. Y'all let me. You just sat there and let me. Shame on y'all. Alright, put your glue on your joint first. Then set it in there. Staple, staple. And then run out of staples, because that's always a good idea. Right in the middle of a project. Good thing I've got 2 staple guns, right? Ta-da! Let your glue set for however long. This is, the Gorilla Glue is like fast setting, y'all. So let your wood glue set for however long it says. Then paint. And enjoy. And like I said, y'all, if you end up with gaps, get wood filler and just fill in your gaps and sand it over. Well, sand it before you paint, y'all. Just get some sandpaper and go sand it up and then paint it. It's that easy, y'all. That easy! Any questions? I'm gonna load my staples real quick. Make sure y'all don't have any questions while I load my staples. Because I don't want to grab my staple gun and not have staples. I do have an over-the-top wreath I need to make for a customer if y'all want to join me for that. Because I got some awesome stuff for it. I have some gingerbread cookies. Whoop, whoop. The staples. This is the back. The staples on the front, you can either cover them with wood filler or pop them back out after your glue sets. Before you paint. And we have, I thought we would do gingerbread and hot cocoa, y'all. I have to do a gingerbread, hot cocoa, with Mrs. Claus. Y'all want me to do that Monday? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Aren't they, though? Oh, ow, ow. Y'all want my Amazon find for the week? I forgot. Here's my Amazon find for the week. This is cheaper than going to the Dollar Tree and doing it yourself, y'all. Y'all want my Amazon find for the week? So I found these on Amazon. Okay? And it comes with the peppermint discs, candy canes, and it's on congruent board, y'all. Alright, this is my Amazon find for the week. To decorating. I am going to use these, but let me tell you, they need to be upgraded because the edge is open. I don't know if y'all can see this. This edge is open, which makes it tacky. So what I'm going to do and upgrade it, check this out, y'all. I'm going to take some bling rope, whoop, to upgrade it. So there's 30 pieces. It was 16 bucks. That's 50 cents a piece. Cheaper than Dollar Tree. And so I'm just going to upgrade it and seal the edge with bling rope like this. Ta-da! And it's been upgraded. Congruent board is, it's good board, y'all. It's weather resistant. And if you wanted to, you could like put some glitter on them. But at least you don't have to paint them. Yeah, see? And the bling rope is perfect to upgrade it. That's my Amazon find for y'all. Alright. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a good rest of the week. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I will see y'all again next week. Bye, y'all.